This episode of TFL's Side-by-Side Buyer's Guide is all about off-road capability in heavy-duty trucks. Behind me are the two beasts. This truck is a 2017 Ram Power Wagon. This is a dedicated off-roader. And here is the all-new 2017 Ford Super Duty with an off-road FX4 package. What are the differences between the two? Check it out right now. Under the hood of this Super Duty is a 6.7-liter Powerstroke V8. It produces 440 horsepower and 925 pound-feet of torque. This is class-leading for 3/4 tons and 1-ton trucks. It's backed up by a 6-speed automatic transmission, but the FX4 off-road package is available with a turbo diesel or a 6.2-liter gas V8. So you can have it either way. The story under the hood of the Power Wagon is a little bit different. This is the only engine choice available. The 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. It's also backed up by a 6-speed automatic transmission. And Ram says they are not going to put the Cummins under the hood of the Power Wagon for several reasons. First of all, added weight, added costs, and also added size of the diesel. What are the essential components in an off-road focused pickup truck? Well, you have to have ground clearance, you have to have really good axles, four-wheel drive obviously, and you have to have really good tires. So what do you get in the FX4 package with the Ford? First of all, it's very affordable at $295, and you get off-road tuned Rancho shocks, skid plates, hill descent control, and an electrically activated rear differential lock. Arguably, the Power Wagon is the best heavy-duty off-road pickup truck on the market. And why is that? Well, it starts with ground clearance, 14.3 inches of ground clearance. It has best in the segment approach, breakover, and departure angles. Axles, 410 gear ratio front and rear, and locking differentials front and rear, and a disconnecting front sway bar, and a winch to help your buddies or yourself out of trouble off-road. I mean, this truck was born on the field of World War II as the Power Wagon for the troops, and it's still here proving that heavy-duty hardware gets you where you need to go off-road. Now obviously the Power Wagon does not directly compete against the FX4 package and the Ford. Ram for 2017 does offer an off-road package for Ram 2500 heavy duty with off-road tuned shocks, skid plates, and hill descent control. And it's available with both the Cummins and the Hemi V8 in the Ram, just like it's available with a diesel or a gas engine in the Ford for the FX4. The FX4 package in the Ford is the top-of-the-line off-road package. What I really wish Ford would do is create a new highboy edition of the Super Duty, and I would like to see that go up against the Power Wagon. Tires are extremely important when talking about off-road trucks. The Super Duty FX4 is riding on Michelin LTX all-terrain tires, basically a street bias tire. On the other hand, these Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrack tires on the Power Wagon, we tested this tire in a lot of different conditions, and it works really well in snow, even some ice, of course mud, and dirt. Here are a couple of interesting things. First of all, the Super Duty FX4 still has the chin spoiler that's there for aerodynamics and fuel efficiency, and it's about almost 12 inches off the ground. Approach angle on the Super Duty is about 17.9 degrees. However, this is a King Ranch luxury edition, and look at these wheels and tires. These are 20-inch wheels, and the tire is actually about 33.5 inches tall. Now, let's take a look at the Power Wagon real quick. On the Power Wagon, there is no chin spoiler, and here's about 18 inches to the front bumper, and this has a much better approach angle, 33.6 degrees. And check out this Wrangler DuraTrack tire. Is it bigger than the Ford's? No, that's about 32.5 versus 33.5. So this Ford looks almost taller than the Power Wagon, but the Power Wagon has better approach, breakover and departure angles, and better ground clearance. Okay, we've established that the Ram Power Wagon is the leader in off-roading, but are you giving up anything for that off-road capability? And the answer is yes. You're giving up your towing and maximum payload capability. The Power Wagon maxes out around 10,000 pounds of maximum towing and around 1,400 pounds for a base Power Wagon of payload capability. On the other hand, the Ford, this is a diesel Power Stroke, is capable of towing a maximum of about 15,000 pounds the way it's configured here, and hauling about 2,000 pounds. What about value? Well, that's kind of hard to compare because this Super Duty is a King Ranch luxury model. This truck retails for around $76,000. That's very expensive. On the other hand, this Power Wagon, almost fully loaded, is at $63,000. If you went for a base crew cab 4x4 truck, XL model of the Ford, or a tradesman in the Ram, you'd be looking around $39,000 for a very, very base truck. And then you can, of course, option it from there. You can also buy a Power Wagon package on a tradesman 4x4 Ram for around $9,000. So you can actually get into a Power Wagon for just under 50 grand. Go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews, and of course, a lot more side-by-side comparisons like this.